Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Game 3 of the NLCS, and it's next. Miles Mikolas will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 St. Louis Cardinals.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, 2 the count to Jose Martinez. Martinez is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
No balls and a strike to count. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now, number 43. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 43.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and one strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Martinez coasts under it. One out.
Play ball.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. First baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Descalso has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Descalso scoops it up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Standing in, Tyler O'Neill as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Tyler.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now.
The catcher.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fouled off. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Miles Michaelis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, number 43. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Thought he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off the bat.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Play ball.
So striding in, Jose Martinez. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Goldschmidt.
And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Ozuna, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now another 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 43. Getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 4-0. Now batting, Tyler O'Neill. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tyler O'Neill becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Yadier Molina will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
This one's down to third. Right to Bryant. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. On to the 7th now in game 3. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Leading off the inning, Jose Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Thames. And that's the first out of the inning. One gone for the Redbirds in the seventh, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And that's a base hit, so the perfect game bid ends in the seventh. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the seventh inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Paul Goldschmidt takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Matt Carpenter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard towards the hole. Scooped up. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is foul right side.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. DeYoung, base runner at first with 1 out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Count even at 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now
into the box, Matt Wieters, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. Thames is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Wellington Castillo will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Wellington Castillo.
Play ball. Out. He's out. Out. Full. Take the base. Sure. 3. And hit him. First base.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Cubs have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Number 43 earns the victory on the mound. Miles Michaelis was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.